Oh, right. Sorry, didn't see you there. Hello, and welcome once again. Lobotomy Corporation 2. No, wait, it's not Lobotomy Corporation 2. I'm just titling it weird. So, I've been looking into it, how to play the game and all that. The managing, the skills, the abnormalities that I need to look out for. And I think I understand it a little bit better now than ever before because I've been rewatching the VODs a couple of times and I think I got it. I have a plan in case a lot of people die. And it's everyone is expendable. Get all the information and resources as much as possible. Go back in time to day one and do it all over again. Maybe not, but I don't know. I'll see as I go. Alright, let me put this down. There we go. You have noticed that I updated my talking screen. This is just temporary. I like the the Metal Gear Solid aesthetics. It looks pretty okay. I've even put this together really quick. Like I should have done it before the stream, but whatever. Today's gonna be a shorter stream, I think, because I'm supposed to stream together with a buddy of mine, but he is a no-show. I can't blame him because he's sick, but it might happen next week. Oh, hey, welcome to the stream. I exist. Hey, I just started, so I think it's gonna be okay today. All right, gameplay. Cool. All right, let's continue. Oh, the gang is all here. One sin and hundreds of good deeds. This freaking thing. The armor guy. Alright, game plan. I get the gist of not sending anyone with Fortitude 1 into it. I can grind out skills for a couple of these guys. If one of them dies, maybe I'll continue onwards, unless I know for sure that I can retry it with without having anyone dead. Alright, let's go. Wait, what the hell? Oh right, I got a new one. Oh boy. Let's see. Stop. Sting. I don't think I'm gonna touch this yet. I still don't know what causes people to freak out or die. But I'll leave this alone for now and try to get as much information of the ones that I'm confident with. The Teth, Zane, and whatever, I'm not sure what those do exactly, but I'll figure out as I go. Let's see, let's send... Oh man, I already forgot what... Wait, but I can check. There we go, okay. It's high probability with attachment. Okay, then send someone in with attachment. Can send Mason with a low temperance. Okay. Actually, let's send him there. And Mason with... You know what? I'm gonna unlock these. Alright. Okay. Set Mason into this. I like crumbling armor. Yeah, crumbling armor is really nice. So far. Unless you are a coward, then it just make your head drop to the floor. 42-3. Mason should be fine. Can send someone in here. No, I'll wait. Go. The guy I met yesterday was replaced by someone else before I even got to know him. I've finished management training, but I still don't have... Huh? Oh, these guys also do management training. Cool. So I'm not the only one. I can do this. Yeah, me too, Angel. I can also do this. You want 100 to spell it all. Everything is alright. So, from what I understand, if you keep sending people into this, depending on what you choose, like 42 Prudence, Temperance, Justice, then they can level up those skills from Instinct and so, yeah. That's what I understand. Ramirez, what are you doing? Oh man, Mason is getting hammered. Oh god, Mason. Oh, this is really bad. So, it didn't do anything. Wait, did it do common or high? Yeah, but I forgot. Let's no, it'll die inside. You did attachment. Oh, attachments. I'm stupid. Okay, so very low means very low chance of success, and high is very high chance of success. I know I said that I rewatched the VOD, but I think there's still gaps in my memory. Don't do attachments. Instinct. Let's wait for Mason to... Oh, alright. Mason, get in there again. Ramirez, check. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, right. I forgot the click talk counter. I still don't know what to do with whenever this thing is filling up. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We just have to keep on up. Yeah, we just have to keep up. I'm gonna check the thing for... Let's see. Levels. Oh, this is what they are. Do you know how clipped up meltdowns work? No. Agents. Finishing. I'm trying to look into what they do exactly. Not these tech types. Ego. Oh, extermination of a geometrical organ. Oh, that's what it stands for. Management preparation. Wait, is the game paused if I... Oh yeah, the game is paused if I open this up. That's panic. Urgency levels. Try not to spend too much time in the manual as things are happening around me. Types. I'll leave this alone for now. Ah, look, he's happy. 27. Can manufacture some weapons. Everything else is unlocked already. Yeah, sure. That's good. That's good. Oh, this went well. Wait, hang on. Is the game paused if I open this manual? I assume not, so... Yeah, still know what this is. I'll leave that alone for now. I can send someone in here. No, wait, don't do that. Instinct. Mason. After enough work is done, a meltdown will occur, which will require you to work on it before the timer runs out, or you will lose energy, the currency to buy things with the money at the... I see. So you can't just keep researching them. Okay. So if this happens, oh god. So I'll lose energy if this runs out. Well, Mason. Oh, just in time. Okay, instinct. Wait, was it instinct? I keep forgetting. Alright, no, it was attachment. You fool. Let's put something else in there. That's correct. You get in there. Let's see what this thing is. Wait, required time? Oh, this is new to me. Right, so we have Mason running up to the crown and armor. Once in hundreds of good deeds is being researched by Angel with full armor and equipment. We have Mason. Oh. And use. Oh no, wait. This is something else entirely new. I just shouldn't look at the toolbox. Oh, it's done. Let's do. Common low. Insight with. Oh god, Ramirez. All right, we prepared for this. Angel. With Ramirez. Wait, did I? All right, let's go totally. Select Angel. And wait, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Is there anything I can do with this? Theresia. A music box with impressive sculpture of a dancing ballerina. Those who listen to Theresia's music will recover SP, including the employee playing the music box and everyone in the department where the abnormality is located. Then why is Ramirez panicking? I have to figure this out. Where's Ramirez? He's still panicking. What? How did he get over there? Come on, Angel, you got this. God damn, he's fast. While that's happening, set Mason into Angel's mind. What? What? What happened? How did that happen? Oh my... I'll probably have to redo it today again. You warned this agent chase a roaming insane employee, they will take sanity damage. Oh, I see. So I have to strategically place this agent in case someone panics. Alright, I see. Okay, for the next rewind, I'll put one in here and one in here. So if Ramirez panics again, then we can just do a 2-point attack. There's 3 kinds of panicking in place. Yes, I've read about it. Let's see. It's... No, I've read it somewhere before. Managing process. Oh, here's the clip dot counter. Alright, we'll already know that. There you go. Yeah, murder, suicide, wandering, and compromising containment units. But Ramirez has a high temperance, so he should be wandering. Let's see. His temperance is weak? Wait, hang on. Manager, please do something about my situation. If you're seeing this, please say... Oh, I'm trying, Angel. Don't worry. If I can... Morty? Wait, how do they get there? Oh, no, they... Oh, wait, hang on. These are connected, so they should be able to go there. Calm. Calm down, Angel. What? Huh? Angel is fucking dead. Need to take on this. Alright. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's send in Morty. And put everyone else on standby. Wait, hang on. Morty. Alright, Morty should be okay. Rose, get in there. Mason, you get in there as well. I need to look into how to calm them down. We panic. The damage they can cause. Yes, we. Panic can be brought back to Sandy when they have recovered the SP form from healing attacks. I don't think I have any healing attacks because the. What's that thing? Wait, hang on. Where's? Yeah, Morty has. Wait. Does Morty have a weapon at all in the first place? I don't know. Oh, Ramirez is back to normal. Alright. I think I can do it. Maybe put off Teresia for now. It seems to do something that causes people to go insane. Letting meltdown through a non-escape. Letting a meltdown through on a non-escaping, non-hostile entity can be okay. Okay, so if Teresia escapes for whatever reason, then I can still... Oh god. Please for... Oh jeez. Alright, I'll leave Teresia alone for now. But I've been told that I can technically just keep doing these two, and probably leave these two alone then. So I still want to go back in time to save Angel. Angel was carrying some equipment, so it would be a waste to just leave them there. But can I... Yeah, I can retry the day here. I suppose Rosemine was weaker than I... Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna retry the day again. Alright, that's coming up on the list of things not to mess around with. Can hire, but I don't have enough spots. That's a suicidal persever. Yeah, that's true. It says something in the manual as well. High prudence lead to suicide. Alright, crawling armor. Let's send... God. Hello? Oh, repression work list. Alright. See? I have a foresight of a time traveler. Let's send... Angel. No, she'll die. Rose should be okay. Ramirez can do... Keep forget. Attachment, alright. And that's it. Can send someone else there as well, so it'll save time if I... See, Morty, you have... What do... No. I'm gonna send Mason over here. So when Rose is done and heal up, Mason can... Oh, don't be nervous. Should be fine, it should be fine. I'd say that if you send the right person in, you should be able to deal with that anomaly on the to the right. Crumbling armor. You mean? Okay. It's ready. Send in. Inside work. With Angel? Yeah, sure. Oh god. One level. Should be okay. Alright, I think I get the hang of it. See? We're making progress. How big does the facility get? Because so far we have 4 abnormalities. I think it can go even beyond this point. Now you have acquired more than half of the energy. Hey, Angela! It's been a while. Right, we're getting there, Angela. Let's see. Question with... Wait, who's there? Mason, what's happening to you? How's your health, Mason? Yeah, that's alright. Just calm down, do what we always do. Believe in you, Mason. Mortius something. Oh, I forgot. Hang on. There was something about the status effect that he had. I might as well. Compensation is coming armor. The agent stated that it made them feel as if coming. It's good, but what happens after? An agent with crumbling armor 01 attached was ordered to continue engaging in repression work with any. Each time the work process ended, a physical examination on an agent was carried out. The result of the examination found that the effect given to the agent by crumbling armor is changed in accordance with the number of times repression work was done. What happens exactly? Cause do not allow the perform attachment. Alright, that's what I was thinking about. Oh. Will disappear with the agent being decapitated. Alright, so if someone that did crumbling armor do attachment work will die. What's the escape information? No escaping. Okay. I can't unlock these two. Yeah, sure. Trace on level 3. Alright, so if I completely observe everything in here, then I can finally develop some weapons. But if Rose is doing attachment work, then Rose will die. Something where I can... Oh, right. There we go. It's efficient. Oh. It should be okay. There is a lot to this game. Rose. Go there. And... Oh wait, that's... Where are you? What is Mason? Mason. Okay, each other out. Attachment with... Let's send Morty in there. This is nuts. But I'm getting the hang of it, as you can see. Still though, I wonder what... This is a different type of an abnormality because it has timer. So if I set someone in for 3 minutes, then it'll unlock something. And this I'm not gonna mess with yet. But these two are okay. Is there any way to remove the stats effect, I wonder? Yeah, there's probably a skill or item or whatever that you can use to remove the status effect. Actually, I can complete the workday. Before that, let's unlock this file thing. E. Ah. Life order a daredevil. Pipe pale. Okay. Should I? 35. 30. Nah, it's impossible anyway. Is there anything I can do with this? You know what? Sure. Let's send. Wait, how can I tell if someone has? Oh. Rose and Mason is out of the question. Can send Morty to go for the Temperance. Just the last time, and then I'll end the day. Whew. Oh man, this is exciting. I'm getting less excited now. Well, hang on. Oh. Okay, maybe I can set someone in there really quick before time runs out. If the timer runs out, I'm gonna just complete the workday. This is too busy. Shit, I got short. Oh, I think yeah, it should be okay. That should be okay. Let's set in here is. Alone with the armor, Mason feels the abnormally piercing gaze. I got this. Affecting symbolism, pressing instinct, upgrading clipped up deterrence. Whoa! Mason, you're on fire. Courage endlessly gushing. It may soon cut everything away. You should be careful with that. Let's this and end today. Can I do enter with these? 35 and 30. Such as your gift. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's complete the workday. S rank. No one died. Whew. Our founder, A, has said this to me many a time. Each successful experiment makes you a better person. The greatness of this company was founded on multitudes of trials and hardships, so you too shall become great. Each day in the company is another small experiment towards shaping your life for the better. How has your day been today? It was fantastic. Thank you for asking, Angela. Of course it was fine. Let's spare the pleasantries now. Manager, how has your life been? I can't say oh! An absolutely horrid one. Nothing spectacular, just okay. Could be better. It's, Wait, aren't these two just the same? I'm gonna go for... Okay. Leading a normal life could be considered achievement in this day and age. Although one can always improve the quality of their life. This is a simple metaphor, but the seed of a tree will not grow just anywhere. It requires fertile soil, the right temperature, and fresh water. However, most seeds fall on barren soil. For those malfallen seeds, stretching out their roots and sprouting even small leaves are challenges full of pain. I cannot provide you with water or sunlight. However, I will do my best to tend to the soil. She's nice. Let's expand the control team. Wait, did I expand it? Right, I can equip them with items. But I wonder... Oh, I can strengthen them. Strengthen them. Page ordeal 1. Oh. High levels of ordeal that will manifest for the day. Ordeals will appear as the... Oh god, I have to deal with that as well. There we go, EGO list. Let's put Rose in there. Let's put Ramirez in there. Let's put... Oh, excuse me, Morty. You know what? I'm gonna put them in order so I don't confuse them. Let's see. I can... Oh, right. So they all have the weapons now. Okay. Let's see what it does. White. Is there any other details? There we go. White chance to recover 10 HP on attack if it has +2 justice. Oh, god damn it. Keep doing that. Justice. That is... this thing. You know what? Let's give everyone the suit. Maybe having everyone have a white weapon might not be the best option. That's very nice. That is true. Alright, I'll give only Angel and Morty. Wait, but what about suits? It should be okay if everyone has a suit, right? Or is it like a weakness against the same type of thing as well? I'm thinking giving Mason a suit, at the very least. Just the penitence. Alright, so only Angel and Morty has penitence. And Angel and Morty... Wait, hang on. Oh, right. Morty there, so I know exactly who has the suit. Yeah, alright, this is a good system. Probably. I can give one more person something like this. Let's give Rose this dude. Oh, god damn, no. Nation. Here. Angel. Like this. Suits have a different amount of damage taken, and right now it's everyone does with it. Oh, so everyone can just equip the suit. But usually it depends on what you're dealing with. Yeah, for now I'm dealing with the floating skull and the samurai armor. So I think this should be okay. Let's try it, let's try it. And if shit hits the fan, I can always just go back in this screen and just unequip the suit. I can also upgrade someone, but I don't have any plan for... Wait, hang on, can I? Oh, I think I missed it. Ah, it's fine. Another day, another dollar. Let's work with Nearest. You? Repression work with... Should I put repression work in there? Let's do instinct. With Mason. And someone else in there as well. Some anomalies deal a certain type of damage, and you'd want a good defense against it. Yeah. But for now, it's just these two that are... Actually, those two can't escape. But I'm worried about this one in particular. But this thing can escape, but I don't know how to deal with that. I think today's a good day to... Oh. Alright. I think I'm gonna start poking this thing. Everyone is equipped and ready. So let's send in... Instinct... Wait, but the first time I sent someone in, they went cuckoo. Let's try repression. Let's just see what happens. Let's leave this alone for now. tense. You will move over there. Assembling complex idea. Accelerating single point regression. Predicting consciousness. Treating the... Oh, hysteria. I thought it said diarrhea. Oh, the armor side. Oh, wait, because I did either instinct or insight. Let's put repression with Rose. Man, encrypted counters going up. Alright, so Ramirez is doing okay. With repression. Ramirez has 12 SP, so if this runs low, then he'll go crazy. And he's back again. No, wait. There we go. I send someone in for attachment work. Mort will probably die. Oh dear. Right, let's get our basic information is 12. That should be okay. Jeez, that's me. 3. Currently increasing movement speed to all agents and plus 5. Oh, that's nice. Oh, we're already halfway there. Sweet. Oh, and they're happy. We're dealing with basic information is this thing. Repression work list. Actually, I'm gonna start doing this because I know repression works. Wait, did I do repression? Yeah, I did do it. I forgot. Really forgot. This is like I have 110 different things to keep track of. It is nuts. Rose, how are you feeling? Hey, Rose, do you want to enter a room? Nervous. Oh boy. Oh shit. Is Rose okay? Guys, see. Working. Oh god, that took a major damage in insanity. Can I cancel it? Rose, get out of there! Shit. Three, 2, 1. Wait. Oh. Rose, how are you feeling? Can I check the stats? We can. Oh, Rose is on a cusp of going nuts. Let's send Ramirez in there again. What the hell is that noise? I'm not going crazy, right? You guys hear that as well? Alright, so Rose is burning hot, and Mason is burning hot. You know what? I'll send you in the repression work. Ramirez is doing okay. Alright, let's start unlocking these. Oh, the higher the agent's fortitude was, the lower their success rate with working with 1.76 megahertz. It may maybe due to the fact that violent tendency can fire rapidly to the... When a work result was normal, the clip-dot counter lowered with a normal probability. When a work result was bad, the clip-dot counter lowered with a high probability. Okay. When employee Bertus panicked during work, the clip-dot counter lowered. Huh. When a work result was good, increased. Oh. Oh, hang on. The surveillance camera detected various noises emitting around the facility based on the fact that this occurred after 1.76 MHz clip counter reached zero. It can be assumed that the noise originated from 1.76 MHz containment unit. There we go. When work result was bad, clip counter loaded with high probability. But no wait, already that. The number of sections affected by the noise steadily increased until the clip of 1.76 MHz was completely recovered. This is weird. They have. Oh, what's this? Cool. Let's unlock this thing. Oh, hi. State. No. Compression works at best with this thing. Alright, now I know how to deal with this thing. But then there's the clip dot counter. Oh my god! Rose is fucking dead. I always made it as well. Damn it. Alright, now it's time for experiment. Repression with Mason. So there is probably a limited number of times I can do repression work. And then, if the maximum amount is reached, they just fucking die. Where's the... Alright, should be fine, should be fine. Oh god, where? You want some? Alright, let's send Ramirez in there. Yeah, because Rose died, then another slot for manufacturer is available. Let's see. Pressing the roses. Performing eradication of desire. Mason, how are you feeling? Look now, the result of your efforts before us. It is exactly what we needed. See, you are a perfect fit as manager for the facility. Yeah, wouldn't count on that just yet. Alright. Health-wise, Mason is fine. I look back to my laptop and see him dead. No one died. He just, he's just sleeping. he just, got something on his mind. Alright, so if my theory is correct, Mason should die because the aura is red. So the maximum number of times is 3 until they just spontaneously affecting impulsive behaviors. Imprinting super ego. Yep. Look, the armor's happy. Oh, damn it. Alright. But now I know how to deal with them. Now I know how to deal with them. I know how to deal with this thing as well. What? Repression is highest in this. So what I can do is... No way! If I send people in there, then they can't go in here because of the high fortitude. Then the clip dot counter will go up. But if I... Oh, this is tricky. This is tricky. Can I buy anything with this? Yeah, buy these two. I'm gonna go back in time to save Mason and Rose. Jeez, oh gosh, oh jeez. Jeez Louise. Retry. Oh man. Do anything here? No, let's start. Alright, I will send Mason and I'll send Ramirez attachment. And Rose, I'll put you there. I can put Angel in there for repression work. Yeah, fortitude level 1. Angel should be fine. They're on site. Rose is getting there. Here's working. Alright, alright, alright. Let's see. Morty, get in there. Okay, mirrors. That's good. Here's fine, okay. Actually, I can send you in here for attachment work. And on mirrors, you can go in here. Angel is finished. Oh, mediocre. That's oh god. First level. Yeah, that should be okay. You get in there. Depression. Alright, if Mason enters the crumbling armor, Mason will die. So I can send Mason into here for now. Not doing attachment work. Let's see. Depression with Morty is okay. Rose is taking damage. Right. Mason, you can not attachment but repression. I can bind this not so 31. Alright, I can buy the armor. I think armor is a better choice compared to the weapon, not only because it's cheaper, but also oh, I forgot my train of thought. Well, it's cheaper, that's what it matters. That should be fun. Rose, you go repression. Actually, you know what? That should be fine. Should be fine. I was happy. Depression hit. Yes. Morty, get in there. Oh god. Differentiating libido. Why? What does it do? Alright, except the counter doesn't go down. Rose, head back to the main room. Oh, is there anything I can do with you? Nothing. I have 1 minute till lowers. I have no one that can do anything with this. But I already got the armor, so 7 energy loss isn't a huge deal. But the downside is... wait, hang on. Let's talk about Lobotomy for a bit. Excessive amounts of repression work. Okay, so I can still do all the other stuff. Attachment will kill him, but instinct and insight should be fine. So I can just send the Mason. Can send Mason in for instinct work, but any more repression and they'll die. Okay, what about you? Ramirez. Repression work. Ramirez is kinda shaky. Let's send him back. Morty, how are you feeling? Morty should be okay. 21. Repression. Let's see. Very low. Alright, don't do attachments. I can do the basic information. Well, I have to unlock all these anyway, so... Okay. Basic information first. This for good measure. Alright, so... either repression or instinct for this one. can look into why is it quiet all of a sudden? Why is it quiet all of a sudden? Oh, right, because time stopped. And if time stops, no music will play. Right? Side with Angel. Actually, that should be okay. I don't know what to do with the surplus of PE boxes. I can do this not. Leave this one alone. Poke this one until I have plenty of intel. Alright. Looks like we got ourselves our plan, boys. We got 30 seconds. You're not gonna make it. Wait. 17 seconds. Go, Mason, go, Mason, go. There we go. Alright, energy isn't lost. Let's check with Rose. Rose has full health. Let's send you in here. Okay, this thing is happy. Oh. Morty. Oh. Oh god. Mason has stopped moving. We'll need to... What happened? Wait, did I do... Oh shit. I think I did something else. God damn it. Hang on. Repression work. Did I do repression? Wait, I did instinct, right? Hang on, let me read this very carefully. Alright, don't perform attachment work. If an agent carrying incoming armor performs an excessive amount of repression work, then the effect that the artifact provides will gradually become negative. In order to continue repression work with any of them, physical. The result of the examination found that the effect given by changed according with the number of. The managerial guidelines say that people with fortitude won't die. Oh my god, I forgot about that. There's 110 different things I have to keep in mind when working with this. Yeah, that's right. Fortitude 1. Oh, so that's probably what happened. I think if they had some kind of status effect that lowered their fortitude for some reason. Alright, one more time. I'm gonna retry it one more time. No time to waste. Mason, you expression work. You get in there. Ramirez, get in there for attachment work. Let's send Angel in there for impression work. I totally forgot I had a fast forward option. Wait. Okay. So this is happy. Alright, this thing is happy. Let's send Morton in there. I can do with this now. I can leave this alone for now, but it has good clip dot counter. Okay, so if this thing fills up, one of these will act up. But I came prepared, so if this thing acts up, Ramirez can go in on there on the spot. If this thing acts up, I can send someone else. If this thing acts up, Rose is the on site. So let's do as we work with. You get in their impression. Rose. Mason is burning hot, so actually, I can send Mason in there to do insight. That should be okay. Alright, there you go. Oh, that should be okay, because I don't have anything in there. I hope. Just actually have, okay. So you should be okay. You get in there. Hang on, let's. I can leave Mason in there just in case this thing acts up, because this thing has armor. I want the armor at the very least. I can still. You are good. Let's see what happens if this thing runs out. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All is well. Okay. Let's send mirrors again. Actually, cancel that. Let's send mirrors to do pressure work. That's 17. Let's see. Pressure work is highest in this thing. Basic information, just in case. You know what? Let's send in Ramirez. Okay. What's your fortitude? 2. All right, you can do this thing. I'll leave it in here for now. This thing should be okay. Can't send Mason in there. Oh, but not for attachment. Then Mason will die instantly. Anything else? Inside. All right. Can send inside work for Mason. Then why are you looking at Mason that way? Leave Mason alone, man. Everything is under control. All is according to plan. Non-escaping entities. Alright, so this thing doesn't escape. This thing shouldn't be able to escape. This thing, we don't know, but we'll leave it alone. Oh, I heard something. Okay. This thing is happy. Morty, you are doing swell. It's an announcement of good deeds. You can send Morty in there. Morty is mentally not doing that well. Ramirez is doing okay. I'll try sending Mason in there again. Or inside. Not sure. Actually, it doesn't. Yeah, it does. Alright. Last, I'm gonna send Rose in there. Oh, maybe I should. Oh, damn it. I forgot. Alright, no. Rose should be okay because Rose has. Relax, okay. Rose has level 1, level 2 fortitude. Level 2 fortitude. Will die. She will die. Right, so only Mason and Rose are able to handle the crumbling armor, but not repression work, because then they'll die. Hang on. Right now they can't do that because now they have fortitude level 1. How do I fix that? I think I can do with this. 35. Nah. Hello. Oh, hey, Godfishy, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I am poking unknown stuff in the hopes that no one will die. Morty. Oh, Morty, get in there. And Morty is not feeling okay. You take a break. Rose, how are you feeling? I wonder, can Rose do this? I'm not gonna mess around any further. Workday complete. I did it. See to the next day. Oh. Oh god, I have to pick another one. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear seagulls. It's okay. Is this your first time playing Lobo? Yes. So far, no one has died permanently yet, but people has died in a different timeline, so I keep going back in time to prevent their deaths. And so far, so good. However, the curse continues eternally, never broken. It's much lethal. It's a good day. Are you still shy today? This thing sounds wholesome. Neutral, dangerous, wholesome. Noise. Yes, noise. I don't trust this thing at all. The safest bet is probably the neutral. Never broken. Eeny, meeny, this thing. As you are aware, there are numerous employees working for a company. The majority of them would like to know more about you as a person. I'm honored. Some will take the initiative and attempt to approach you first. It's rather funny knowing who you are will not do anything to improve the odds. Oh. There are no regulations to prevent them from coming all the way to your office to interact with you face to face, unfortunately. No, that's alright. They can come in and say hi, unless they disturb me. It seems the one who set those rules in place did not consider situations like this. I guess they're not very sociable. And I suppose this may be a good opportunity for you to show them that you are generous and caring enough to have chit-chats with your subordinates. Words tend to travel faster than you think. I will not stop you from meeting with someone. If there are employees who wish to visit you... Moving after is so cool. Oh, thank you. I made it myself. I can also break the screen, but I wouldn't recommend it. But please keep in mind that you do not have... Ow. Nah, just kidding. But please keep in mind that you do not have to do everything they ask of you. Simply thank them for their effort. Tell them you hope that you will keep up the good work. I will. That will benefit both parties, don't you think? Yeah, just have a social thing with your co-workers. Are you still following me? What the... We? Oh, hang on. What we need is a gesture of goodwill and nothing more. Do not go overboard and listen to whatever nonsense they have to say. Give them a vending machines, and next they will come knocking, demanding a bar. No, I expect you to make the right decision. Oh, we have an information team now. It's him! It's Yasod! I've heard about this guy for a while. I'm in charge of the information team and its department. I'll give you a proper greeting later. Are you planning to open up the information department before starting the day? Yes. Heard about Yasod, but I've only seen bits and pieces. Memory repository printed. Let's hire some people. Oh, this is the... Okay, interesting. Let's hire some people. I have a lot of lock points. The greatest ordeal is dawn. Alright. Send in the next hire. We got LeBlanc. He looks chill. Let's give him some. I can't put justice in him and temperance, but then I'll immediately wait. There we go. Customized appearance. I wait for customizing appearance, but for now I'll do this. Edgy purple man. Yes, this. No wonder he's popular. He's edgy. But so am I. Let's see. You know, I'm thinking have one powerhouse in temperance and justice, and next just do whatever. Congratulations, you got the job. Let's hire someone. I got 13 luck points. I can make someone that has high prudence. Wait, hang on. Let me check the manual. Prudence leads to suicide. Oh, let's leave that for later. Make someone with high fortitude. Oh my god. 5 temperance. Should I? Should I make someone that has a high temperance just for shits and giggles? I don't know if I should. I can save up the law points and maybe do some custom characters in there as well. Alright, let's have one in each. 7, that's expensive. Nah, I'd save the lobs. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Just save it. That black, it's okay. Put a lead, okay. I'll put one in each in here, so I have like some sort of variation. Alright, Oli. Welcome aboard. You got the job. I can hire a neutral one. You can train their stats more as you go, unless you really need that stat. Okay. Oh, that's the... Alright, I can see this, how to apply this. So if someone, or if I'm dealing with an abnormality that requires a high one of these, then I can just go back in time, hire some, yeah, actually, I can just not hire anyone so far. Alright, well, I could try that. So, give them something. Life for Daredevil. A black. Get in there. Weapon. I can give Orderly a weapon. Yeah, sure. That is how to do it. In management. Go. Whoa. This is cool. Wait, but can they... Oh, wait, okay. I think I see how this works. Hang on. So, these 4 are exclusive to the control team, while this area is exclusive to the information team. Ah, the wonderful skin lady. What? Oh, shit. Look at oh, hang on. I can still send someone in there. Okay. Oh man, this is... And there's 2 other teams as well. We've got a control team, the information team, and then 2 others that'll and this map will expand slowly as the game progresses. This is going to take me a while. Maybe I should make this like a monthly thing. Once or twice a month, then I'll play this game while streaming other stuff as well. Alright, I'll go for half an hour, see how far I can get, and then I'll leave it like that for today. But I'll continue. Let's see what we got. Roaming armor 15. I can try getting 35 P boxes, so I'll send. You'll die, you'll die. I can't send anyone there at the moment. Just die. Wait, where's the fifth one? No one can enter this, except for the black. No, wait, he'll also die. Rose is. Oh, wait, there's Oddly. Am I pronouncing it right? Okay. I can send you there for the time being. I don't know what this is, so I'll leave this alone. I kinda know what this is. Okay. Is there a way to... Boy. Is there a way to remove the status effect of these things? Oh, it's the visibility. No. There's probably something. I'll send someone in there for the time being. Mirrors, you do this. At the moment, there's no one that can handle the armor. So the armor, yeah, I think I'm gonna lose 15 PE boxes. Unless I've figured something out to remove the status effects. Because if they go in there again, they'll die. Or I can just go back in time and hire someone with a high fortitude. Or have someone killed and replace that person with someone... oh, I don't think I'm gonna do that yet. Shit, I have to consider my options very carefully. 1.76 megahertz. Can send... You know, what's the... Sure. Pop, pop, pop. Very low. Alright, don't do attachment work. Attachment work works best. Okay. Let's send in... Let's send in Rose. No. I think I can send only in there for the time being. Yes. This thing. I'm gonna leave this for alone for now. Alright, let's go. Mason. I have no one with high fortitude. They all got extremely debuffed. Wait, can Mason do attachment work? Or never again? Well, that answers my question. Day 6. No, we try today. Hang on. Alright, so I can hire someone with high fortitude. Maybe 3 fortitude, but then they'll probably die. I'll wait. Is there a way to strengthen employee? Alright, so there is a possibility to strengthen an employee. The thing is, they have a debuff, so I can't send anyone in the armor at the moment. I guess I can leave the armor alone for now, because otherwise, if everyone has the same buff of the armor, then no one can do attachment work anymore. So I can send them. Let's try again. Silver black. Ooh. Oh, that thing scares me. Do attachment work with Heroes. Let's do pressure work with Mason. Let's leave this thing alone. I don't know how to get rid of the PE debuff. So probably something I can do. Right, time to read up on the management thing. See the agents. Who are the agents? Levels of promotion. Types, the abnormalities. Clouds, attack types, e.g. O. Okay, investment preparation. Yes, I already know that. Process. Goals. Oh, right, there's the recall button in the... Alright, so if I press this thing, Okay, yeah. Payment UI, work process. Work on penalties. Meltdown ordeals. Encyclopedia observation. Tool observation. Oh, it's a tool. Okay. Put that panic. Suppressing managerial bullets. I can't find anything about the... Yo, welcome back. It's like you never left. Black. This is gonna be trouble. Don't know how to get rid of the status ailments, because now no one can enter the armor room, otherwise they'll die. There is probably something I can do about it. It's a hat. Wait, can I? No, I don't think I can remove them. Ramirez has penitence. Alright, let's put you guys to work. I'm gonna send you to do this pressing work. Oh, the black is very low. It's fine. I can send you in to do pressing. But it'll take ages before they get there. I don't want to touch this. I can't touch this. This is trouble. It should be fine, because this thing is a non-escaping entity. And this thing probably as well. I don't know what this thing does. Actually, I can send people in there to poke at it. Wait, where is he? Oh god. Hanging in there, black. That's impression work. No. That's... This will die. Morty should be okay. Pressure work with Mason. Alright, here it is. Oh, they're unhappy. I need 12 for basic information, so I need to do it again. Feels like as if there's a direction to everything that happens. Yes. Instinct with black. Wait for a little bit until the sanity is restored. Oh, we have more than half the energy. Sweet. Everything is coming up, Gino. Right, get in the black. I want to know what we're dealing with the skin thing. Adjusting fluid intake, analyzing environmental stimulation. This isn't going well. Oh. The black from the information department is dead. Please pay more attention to our police manager. Oh god. Let's send someone else in there. Totally. Just poke at that thing. Don't worry about the black. I'll bring him back to life when I rewind time. Rest in peace, LeBlack. Okay. Let's see. You guys aren't doing anything. I can send Mason there to do repression work, or Rose. Attachment work with Angel. This thing doesn't do anything. This thing doesn't. Don't think it does anything. And I'll leave it alone. Yeah, let's see what this thing does. Check methodical gradients. Getting. Oh! Oh! What? No, wait, what happened? Shit! What's that? Alright. Jeez. Alright. Calm down. This thing is popped up in there all of a sudden. I don't know where it comes from. You tree. Subdue this thing. The dawn of green. These guys are suppressing. Speed up. Oh hey, this thing's happy. Let's check what we're dealing with. Today's shy look. Ugh. Look now, the result of your effort is above us. It is exactly as we need it. See, you're perfect. Yeah, I'm still working on this. The information team has lost all available personnel, requesting reinforcements. Wait, what do you mean? Oh. Oh god. I thought there was only one. I know Mason has died, manager, but please complete your Mason! What? Shit! Wait, you two. Alright. What the hell? I'm not equipped to deal with this. Wait, I probably am, but I'm not. Manager, Morty's gone mad. Please handle them soon. I know Ramirez has died, manager, but oh god. This is off to a great start. It may be a trivial mistake to you, but these employees were doing their jobs with their lives on the line. Everyone wanted to survive and had hopes for miracles to happen, right up until the very last seconds. If you ever get a second chance, are you sure you want to let this happen again? All agents are dead. Okay. Let me think about this for a second. Right, I'm gonna try again. See what I can do against whatever the hell that thing was earlier. Right, so one popped up in here and one popped up in here. I could hire another agent, but I still want to save it until I know exactly what I need. Right. Question work for Mason. Ramirez, get in there with attachment. Instincts seem to work for LeBlanc. Right. The ordeals, yes. The ordeals. I guess that's a random event that happens on each day. This thing is happy. Let's send in Ramirez again. Actually, cancel that. Rose will die. Angel. Okay, this thing is sad. I can order Oddly to get in there. Or I can order LeBlanc to do it again. But he'll probably die. This thing is done. Oh, yeah, don't worry, I'm working on it. Impression with Rose. LeBlanc, my subordinate, has died because of your incompetence. Nothing will be able to compensate for the employee's death. And he died again. Alright, so what I've learned, if they go in there for a second time, they'll die. Whenever you work on an app though, there's a counter that goes up and not an ordeal would happen. Yeah, notice this thing up here. So far it's okay. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what to do with the ordeals when they pop up. Do insight with Orderly. Orderly will probably die, but I'll go back in time to prevent that from happening. Mira should be fine. Send Angel in there again. No one is equipped to deal with this guy. You fight him. Yeah, I fight him. But the question is if they'll survive the fight, and otherwise I have to continue without them. Oh, 2. Still okay, still okay. Thing is sad. Ish. Can I do anything with this? 31. Yeah, know what? Let's unlock these. The higher the agent's fortitude was, the lower their success rate. Okay, so a higher fortitude is the best option for this thing. Yes, so it's normal. Right, so if someone panicked, the clip that counter lowered. So everything is unlocked. Escape information. It's a non-escaping entity, and you can equip them with art, I think. You just slap a bunch of stuff on there. Huh. It's endured against white and black attacks. Cost 30 P boxes to manufacture this thing. Attachment work list. This one first, and then I'll unlock these. Right, that's that. These 2 alone. Let's check what this thing does. Only is so smug. Right, I know what this does, but I don't know what the requirements are. So I think I'm gonna unlock all these. This abnormality changes their facial expression at certain intervals. However, when faced with another person, their changes halt. Oh, is that what happens? From smiles to anger, they have 5 levels of facial expression, up to phase 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. No special circumstance from phase 3. Phase 2 showed an increased... Oh! No way, you're not gonna... Okay, hang on. Phase 2 showed an increased success rate on employee... Oh, that's nice. Phase 4 showed 150% damage dealt during work, and the success rate declined. Phase 5 showed 200% damage dealt during work, and the success rate drastically declined. Phase 1 showed 50% damage dealt during work, and the success rate increased. In addition, each time work was successful, the employee's HP... Oh my god. I think I know what it is. So... Yeah, so this lady, I think, just switches facial expression. So depending on what facial expression she has, something happens. Let me double check that, which I assume this is phase 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. No special search from 3. 2 showed success rate. What about 1? Damage dealt during work. So 4 and 5 is the most lethal. Alright, she said 3, so it's safe. But if it's 4 or 5, then they'll die. It's 1, alright. How do they change? Oh man, that's rapid. Let's stay there. Don't change. Don't change. There we go. Alright, so facial expression 2. Increased success rate when employee healed sanity when work was... Okay. That's how it works. Alright. I have insight for the future, or the past. Yeah, this thing is loaded with PE boxes. I don't know what to do with them anymore. Alright, I'll keep everyone on standby, because I don't know when this thing will come up again. I'll send Angel or impression work. No, yeah, impression work. And when these two are finished, then the thing will come at them. Right, I'm gonna send some people over there. I assume the ordeals are spawning at random, because previously one spawned here and one here somewhere. So if I scatter my employees, they should be able to do a pincher attack. I think it's safer to attack them in pairs. Working is better than wherever... Oh, no, never mind. These guys are at the ready. I'm gonna send you two over here. Actually, over here. Wait, but the clip counter isn't going up. You, get in there. I think it only goes up if... Yeah, they'll spawn in each department. Oh, that's how it works. Okay. In each department. So one in here and one in here. So the best thing I can do is... Alright, I'll send you guys in here. Alright, that's 3 people in there. Okay, go. I should be ugly. Fruit of understanding. Alright, there we go. Where? There we go. The hell is that thing? Oh, there's another one here. Right, you... That! Oh yeah, that's not black. These two are suppressing it. You! Can I select... Here, and... Suppressing. What is this thing? Will I be able to defeat this thing? Oh god. How are you supposed to deal with that thing? What about this thing? Oh, the workday is complete. I can just... Alright, we can kill it. I think the safest option is to have 3 people on one of these entities. Impression. Totally. Get the hell out of there. Let's see if this tactic works. So this thing is just roaming around. I lost 2 employees. That's not good. But while that's happening... Right, I know what to do with this. The safest faces in this places dependent on the paces. The safest faces are 1, 2, and 3. 1 deals damage. That's what I was doing. Does this thing escape? It's not escaping. Common, alright. Repression work is good to do. For next time. Wait, what? Is this thing dead? Wait, is this thing dead? It is. But I can't complete the workday because I lost 2 employees. Decisions. I have the foresight. I can't prevent their deaths. Alright, bear with me. I think I'm gonna add another hire. What the hell is his name? Domjebnibnilbu. I like this guy already. Let's give him high fortitude for now. Actually, nah. Yeah, that's sure. Oh wait, actually, if I'm gonna use him for, yeah, sure. No wait, that's expensive. Let's keep it at 2. All right, welcome to the team. Gomjeb. I'm gonna practice pronouncing his name. Wait, can I equip you with weapons? No, I cannot. Well, I can equip him with something. There we go. Alright, game plan. So, I'm gonna send the black here. I'll send Ramirez in here. I'll send pressure work for Mason. Leave this thing alone because we have. I can afford to lose the PE boxes of this part. Anything else? No, that should be okay. Don't change. Ooh. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm still busy this building. Wait, hang on. This is a normal clip dot counter. This thing is happy. And so Angel. This thing's happy. Send rose for pressure mark. And send Gamjeb Noi Nemyobu for whatever. I'm glad I hired you, man. I don't want to use a nickname for Gamjeb Noi Nemyobu. Oh boy, first meltdown. For this thing. Yeah, it's fine. This thing doesn't escape anyway. Black? You are going back. Alright, wait. Alright, go. I think instinct should be fine. Okay, that's it, that's it. This thing will, the counter will run out, and then I'll lose the 15p boxes. That's a shame. But I can't do anything about it so far. I can't send Gonjeb Noi Neobu in there for some fortitude work, but if his fortitude lowers to 1, then I'm screwed. Or, well, in the sense that I lose the PE boxes. Alright, Dawn. There we go. Or desperate work with Ramirez. Is this thing done? Still busy. Exactly half. Nice, nice, nice. 30. Okay. I can start unlocking all these. Yeah, sure. I unlock everything from that part. Skip information and can do this. Alright, repression work on this thing is the best way to go so far. While this is cooling down, these two are busy. Alright, I think I'm gonna start sending people to various locations because they spawn at random. I don't know if they either spawn from these doors from somewhere else. I have to allocate my resources. This thing is happy. This guy needs to heal up. Only you actually don't do anything yet. Let's think. Oh, 3. Okay, the 3 should be safe. This thing is clear. Repression work with. Actually, hold the repression work. Right now, I have to start strategizing in case one of those weird things show us up. These guys aren't exactly equipped to deal with that, but I can't send them in here for the time being. Actually, this guy needs to heal up, so I can't really see. Yeah, he needs to heal up, so I'll leave them here. So instead, I'm gonna send Morty in there, just in case. Is there anyone else that I unlocked? There we go, alright. Morty is going downwards. Mason, Rose, and Angel can probably handle whatever is coming up next. And whoever is available should be popping out. Right, let's do this. Hang on, where are you? Go back in there, you need to heal up. There we go. These 3 are at the ready, so one will probably pop up in here somewhere. probably should be okay. Actually, I can already start unlocking these. Oh, so it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is what facial expressions she's making. Alright, let's do that. Oh, it's unhappy. But so far, as far as I'm concerned, this thing shouldn't be escaping. Okay. Now I'm wondering, is the clip counter time-based, or do I still need to send someone in to do some work? I think someone needs to do some work. There's 3 people in here. Save that. I can send Ramirez in there to do a little bit of attachment work. Or Morty. Send Morty in there. Actually, Morty is equipped with a weapon. Mason will die. Unless it's this thing work, actually. Or inside work. Yeah, I can have 76. I can't do anything with these. Inside work with Mason. Oh boy, it's here. All right, I'm prepared for this. Violent. Suppress that thing. Deselect them. Select all of these. Select this thing. Suppress it. I did it! I did it! And no one died! Oh, the black is almost dead. Oh! Just according to plan. Let's, wait, but I'm wondering, if I complete the workday with entities roaming around the facility, no, wait, that should be okay, because any roaming entities will be dealt with. I hope, but no one died. That's the important part. Can I do anything with this? There's 0 of whatever that thing is. I have nothing I can do with this, because everyone I sent in here will die. Is there anything I can do with this thing? Nothing. Okay. Anything I can do with this thing? Nothing. Oh, cool. Sound of move. Jeez. I'm gonna read this out loud later. Okay, let's try reading the workday. No one died. Sweet. All right, it's time to meet up with Yesod, I believe. Oh, God. I still have to deal with whatever these things are. Let's see. You see a sun in front of you. It's approaching, becoming more colorful by the second. Over time, her unbearable sword grew into a mournful obsession, covered in countless lengthy hairs. Unsurprisingly, not a single employee volunteered to retrieve the corpse of their cocooned colleague. Becoming more colorful should be okay. Cocooned colleague. I don't like the sound of that. I'll pick this one. Then again, it'd probably be something I can't deal with it yet. YOLO! The energy output of our facility is ever increasing. You have proven that you are much more capable than you originally perceived yourself to be. Yeah, I am pretty cool. The high echelon is watching you. Oh, our founder, A, is among them. What do you know about A? A, he's a visionary. A farmer who sowed seeds on a virgin soil no one had approached before. In time, he may express interest in meeting you in person. Oh, that's cool. If that happens, you will be able to make your dreams come true. Myself? Well, of course I highly admire him. But to be fair, he's the one who created me. Oh, he's your father. He is also an enigmatic person. I imagine there are few who can truly understand him. In fact, to truly understand anyone is difficult. Will the day come that I understand you completely? Maybe. Hello, Yasa. So we finally meet. Manager, you are the head of this corporation. You are supposed to set an example for others, but that outfit would warrant at least 10 penalty points in our department. Oh. The manager should be no exception. However, the rules state that a Sephora has no authority to impose penalty points on the manager, so I must let you off for now. I am Yesa, the Sephora of the information team. The information team is in charge of processing and archiving all the data of our company. New information is generated every day, and we need to ensure that the information is accurate, so we must concentrate and focus on our job at all times. It may be compared to a massive biblioteca, a library, if you will. A single bit of misinformation could lead to an uncontrollable disaster. I am sure you can understand the gravity of my work. Every sliver of the information that you read contains the despair and desperation of our employees. Please do not think lightly of that information. I won't, Yasad. I don't fully understand the gravity of the situation here. It seems you are curious about my outfit. Yeah, it's a bit different compared to Malkuth. I have an aversion to exposing any part of my body. Aside from your face, I guess. I don't exactly remember when I started feeling this way, but it's likely that I've been this way even before I joined the company. But nutsack. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that. Yes, so, do you have any spare paper? Our department could use some. Nutsack. The rules state that we are not supposed to trade resources between teams. It should be in the very first page of the Sephora manual. Alright, stop giving me that sharp look, Mr. Viper. Oh my god, he even has a nickname. Well, I'm heading out. Not in the mood to get bitten today. What are you trying to say with that expression of yours? Is this entertaining to you? Does the nickname make you laugh? No, oh shit, he knew. Not sack. No, I was laughing at the nutsack. Or Zach. Can I call him Zach? My apologies. I overreacted a bit. The other Sephora simply used my nickname as a joke, but others use it in a more serious manner. I know there are many employees who genuinely despise me. I think you're pretty cool so far. Nicknames may be a childish thing, but there's no better way to describe a person in such a few words. I like Nutsack. I want to give him head pats. Head pat to Nutsack. First impression of Nutsack. I try not to say Nutsack. Goddamn nuts. My first impression, he seems cool. I wonder what department he's in. I personally like my nickname. Viper. Yeah, it's fitting. What's your opinion, manager? I like the sound of it. Seems we're in agreement then. Cool, I should get going now. I need to finish today's work. Oh, and I must send you the next assignment. The information team is always in need of more data on the abnormalities. At this point in our research, we need more testing with instinct work. Instinct work directly resolve an abnormalities by instinct and drive. Or instinct works. Oh, that's easy enough. We'll expand it. Yes, expand the information team. Alright, I can hire someone else as well. I am going to call it quits for today. It has been a blast. I figured out how the game works. I figured out how the abnormalities work. I figured out a way to prevent disasters from happening and how to deal with disasters if they were happening. Oh, hang on, let me switch screens. There we go. Cool, huh? Um, yeah. We met up with Yesod, the legendary man himself, the Viper. He seems interesting, to say the least, and I'm dying to know more about him. Well, I think that's it for today. I'm gonna try raiding someone. It'll be the second time I'll do so. Uh, oh, but there's no one that's available to raid. Oh, wait, what's that? Oh, is that a follower? Oh, thanks for the follow. Actually, I didn't see it because I'm still new to the system and the layout. All right, I guess we're not raiding today, but thank you everyone for coming to my stream, even though it's a gorilla stream. I'll probably see you guys next time. I drop a follow. Hope you have a good day. Yes, you do have a good day, and thank you for coming. All right, this is Auxilia Genome signing off. Bye bye.